I've always enjoyed the game of basketball, but I really just wanted to take an opportunity my senior year to spend that time with some of my friends like Jack, Steve, and Marcus, and just have one last season with them.
The reason that I play basketball primarily is because the guys on the team are a lot of my friends, and we have a good time at practice and during games, so it's just a really fun time to go out there and hang out with them.
Really, I just continue to come back because not only those those lessons I'm learning, but because the people that you meet and the people that you have to bond with if you want to be successful.
I can't really explain it. It's just a love I have for it. It's just I always want to play. I always want to watch. It's just something that draws me in that I can't describe really. It's always been there. Whenever anything's going on, I just always go shoot the basketball. It clears my mind. It's just why I love it.
Basketball has been my favorite sport since I was a little kid. Transitioning from the football season to basketball season has always been an interesting one. You go from a huge team to a smaller team. Instead of depending on 11 people, you depend on 5 people. And it just gives you like a competitive edge that you don't get in football. You have to work harder.
I love basketball just because how it brings guys together who may not be alike, and like the camaraderie.
What I like so much about basketball is just the thrill of having all the fans at the game. When you drill a three, all the fans stand up. You see your friends in the crowd from your classes and your classmates.
I just love being part of a team, you know, like bonding with my brothers pretty much. And I played basketball since I was in first grade. So it's just been always part of my life.
A word of advice I would give to underclassmen and the current juniors who are soon to be seniors is to never quit. You know, a lot of times I would want to give up and I'd not be in the situation that I want to be or in the place that I wanted to be, and I would spend many nights just doubting who I was as a player. But I'm telling you, like, if you continue to push through even the tough times, even if you don't feel like your coach is noticing you, continue to fight, continue to push and work hard.
Some advice would be just don't stop working. Just do your best all the time. You're going to have off games, you're going to have bad practices, but if you just stick to what you know, if you put in the work, the confidence will be there. So just play your game and play hard.
Know your role on the team, so whatever that is, just do that to the best of your ability, whatever you can do. Use what you're supposed to be doing to help the team in any way you can.
Don't just settle for just being in the program. Just make the most of it, because like me, you're not going to be able to go to the next level and play with the situations that you have in life. So make the most. You're always going to want to have another game with all your friends on that basketball team, whether it's freshman, sophomore, or varsity. So just make the most of the games that you play with them and all the practices that you spend time with them. I would just say keep your head up, because if things don't go your way, you're not going to get anywhere by just sitting on the bench and pouting. So just keep striving to get better no matter the situation.
I would say just enjoy the moment, because it goes by fast. You don't get to play basketball forever, and once it's over, it's over.
Freshman year, I didn't start. Put me down, but I just got to stick with it. Get in the weight room. I gained like 100 pounds through my high school career, and it just made me a better player and a better person.
My advice, especially as more of a bench player, is just make the most out of your practices. I always tell guys that most of them play 2 games a week, while I consider myself to have 3 games a week, and those are practices. Just to be able to make guys work harder and get the best out of your teammates, that's really fulfilling for me.
I want to thank every coach that's ever coached me. Middle school, elementary school, my dad, all the players that I've played with, anyone who's ever just helped me develop my skills, become a better teammate, better person. Shout out to Coach Teagle. He's a really good coach freshman year. First, I'd like to thank my parents. Obviously, they're always there for me. My mom, even though she's got to take care of a bunch of kids, she's always watching on the live stream. My dad comes to every game. My little brothers like to come to the games, and even my older brother Chuck, who always asks me if I won that night when I come home. And also my grandparents, who always watch the live streams as well, even though they live in faraway states.
I'd like to thank my parents, of course, always supporting me, getting me memberships to YMCA and rec centers and paying for all my travel basketball just so I can do what I wanted to do.
During these last 4 years, especially the last 2, I can't thank the coaches enough for always just being there for me, including me in everything when it comes to decisions or in just regular basketball things. Or can't thank my teammates enough of just always keeping me up, making sure I'm not down, always reaching out, just making sure if I need anything that they're there for me. And then my parents, just always being there, keeping me grounded and giving me support when I need it the most.
I thank my parents and coaches, especially my parents, for driving me to practices and games and taking the time to sign me up for basketball and just being part of my life.
I just want to thank Coach. I want to thank Coach Smith, Coach Teagle. I want to thank my brother, pushing me all those years. I want to thank my parents.
I'd like to thank Jimmy Paganis because the last 2 years have been really hard for him, especially being out for the season both years, 2 ACL tears. It's just been really fun to watch him stay involved with the team even though he can't contribute. And he's just taught me so much about how to be a good friend, to be a good teammate, and he's one of the hardest workers on our team.
First, I just want to be able to thank the people who have invested in me to even go to this school. There's so many names, but I really just appreciate all of them who allow me to be here. And then also, I just want to be able to, thank my family. My family, they continue to push me. They continue to challenge me to be better. They've motivated me, and they've also been a big part of the reason why I'm still playing this game. And so I'm really just thankful for them. And also to each and every one of the coaches who have coached me in any sport, to get to my senior year, I'm able to look at my past and say, wow, all of this has culminated to where I am today. And so I'm thankful for those AAU coaches, those basketball coaches, Coach Teagle, Coach Smith, Coach Tun, so many guys that I can just name, so many football coaches that I've had, and they've really just impacted me. And so I'm thankful for all of them, and they're the reason I'm here.